Just
You know what, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna start streaming because this is already great. Yeah.
just stop.
Oh my lord.
Oh, don't worry, sweet.
You know what's great though? I keep the one of the tier 3 slots as my spawn-in character to remind myself if I don't set to invincible and one of you shoots me in spawn, it'll just insta-kill me. It's great.
Alright.
Because yeah, that bug is freaking amazing.
Remember, all you need is a Lee Enfield and a bayonet. Anything else you can pick up in the field.
Don't we have Lee Enfields at base?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Do we have
With
the bayonets?
bayonets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I put
You
that
also
in
have to
just
get-
for you, Skelly.
I mean, I've killed you twice with it.
No.
Very true.
And then me and Zoe tag teamed an officer in the back at the same time. His bayonets had been in the back of the skull. Both of us had the same fortlay. Didn't even say anything, just stabbed him.
Wait, so are you telling me a German committed suicide because he had information on
Don't
Hillary
need bags
Clinton's
anyway.
emails by bayonet?
No.
Ah,
Back
We
up.
both.
Uh-huh.
Any bags anywhere, Liru? Or not?
have we found a box with bags yet?
I stole
I actually don't know, because all I do is, at this point, I literally drag the boxes from the outposts you already loot to your spawn. I don't even keep track of your loot anymore, because I did this, like, a month and a half ago.
Do you know that A-frames you can get? I did have an A-frame, but okay.
Liru, is it okay to join? Or like...
Yeah.
Atomic, I swear, last time you asked me that, I told you that
Yeah,
when you had the
sorry, I just-
password down, it's...
I just came back.
Yeah, it's good, it's
came
good.
now,
You can
just
you can
press-
join the server, buddy.
Don't execute me for something I don't know.
Why do
What's,
I have 5 magazines to the pistol?
What's pistolare? Pistolare?
Basically a guy with a pistol.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah,
What
as
do you
a
think?
small protest to some of the people writing all their slots in Russian, I put some French in here in like the most ridiculous ways I could. So pistolier, or however the fuck you say it, it's pistol. It's a dude with a
I still got
freaking
one
pistol.
dedicated slot.
What's
Liru.
deserter?
Do you not know what a
What
deserter
a
is?
deserter?
It's a guy that makes sweet stuff. You know, like a baker, but he doesn't make bread. He makes donuts. That's what a deserter is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna play that because I
Yo, he
can't eat
makes
bread.
baguettes.
It's a synonym for
Oh my
pâtissier.
Liru, did you see the...
Where will
did
you be when T-Far strikes, Danny?
Liru, do you have the workshop version of TSB assets?
Or
The only way you can get that is if you're friends with Makarov and he gives you the link.
I assume you're not friends with Makarov?
I didn't say that. Makarov is a very good friend of mine.
Go to his workshop submissions. It's up.
what?
What? So he made it public?
Perhaps or perhaps not.
Yeah, but we're using.
Oh, it's
IFS.
your
What do you mean?
It's for testing.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Test it.
Yeah, if you want to check that out.
Okay. I'll use real words instead of sarcasm. Yes, I do have the Steam version.
Check, then you've seen that it's updated.
Why the
Okay.
fuck is my mic still picking that up?
We tested it up earlier today.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't present for it, but I was reading the reports in the shadows and stuff.
Ah, fuck
Because
it.
I was the one that put the server up and unkeyed it and all that stuff in the morning.
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just excited to get the MI-26.
It's actually, I would say this, it's actually really fucking buggy when you're not sling loading the vehicles.
What?
No,
You mean
I'm
it's
not
it's
sure.
buggy when you not sling load it? That's funny.
I
No,
wish
no,
we
no.
could get more
If
artillery
you
pieces.
have to literally drive the vehicle into the what do you call it, into the corridor,
Yeah.
and if you even
guitar.
slightly scratch the body of the fucking Mi-26, you're dead. That's it.
Not
The entire
surprised.
Mi-26 goes up like a fucking nuclear bomb.
Not surprised, but hey, Makarov will fix it, so it's all good.
No, I don't think he actually can.
Oh, even better.
Not that.
Just we can edit their damage model. It's not that
Yeah,
not that bad.
You can just make it invincible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the vehicle survives. It's the Mi-26 that's the issue.
Well, as long as the vehicle gets there, then we're a-okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
By the
you're
way-
playing today, right, Atomic?
Yeah.
I want you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
when you spawn in, I want you to check all the boxes. I want you to bring a few AT grenades and throw them at some tanks, okay?
Check.
Aim for the hull.
Of course.
Because I want to prove a point to you that an AT grenade is not going to insta-kill a tank every time, okay?
I don't know who told you that it will.
You did.
Seriously been believing
When?
that?
When did I tell you that, Liru?
What? Sunday.
No. I think you're not remembering. I think you're misremembering something because I never said that.
Quick question, Liru.
I could have sworn it
Is
was
there
you.
a
Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad then. I apologize.
Do we have a box of long ranges at base already or not?
No, it's reserved for your squad leaders.
Because we don't have a squad leader, right?
Here.
If you don't have a
Danny,
squad
I'll
leader
look-
ground,
I'll
then
pick a
you
squad-
better
squad
get one,
leader
buddy.
ground. I've not
Otherwise, it's
actually
gonna be really awkward.
connected. I messed up my mods. I'll take one, Danny.
I mean,
I don't know if
we can
there's
communicate
one
in carrier pigeons, so
What are you talking? Andrews is not here though. How are you gonna communicate with the carrier pigeon
Small-
if your
small
carrier pigeon boy isn't here?
these carrier pigeons are all do anyway. Or
Maybe here's what I think. You could fire in the air and use Morse code.
you Morse code.
I mean, if nothing else,
Oh
I
dear
can set up
God.
a runner system.
No, Barbarian, we haven't
Fucking
fixed it
maybe
yet.
Server will show. There we go.
Here, wait, Danny, do you want an LR?
Yes.
Here, someone's asking me in chat if I fixed the tier 3 restrictions. Come up to me. Come up to me.
Yes.
Just one tap me in the face.
Not because
Don't trust
Team
him.
King, hello. Being a senior admin, I'm going to lead by example and say no, and why, Felicia?
There, shoot me in the face. Oh, you little bitch, you just went back in the T-FAR.
Who did?
Fudgehead McGee.
Check. There it is. Okay, I tap out to get it. To get the fucking server info.
Where's Danny? Danny, you want your freaking radio? Come shoot me in the face. I need to prove a point.
Don't wanna.
Shoot me in the face. Just one tap me. Fuck, where's Skelly then? Skelly. Whoa, okay. Damn, I didn't even have to ask for that one. Dude, I'm like, hey, Skelly, before I could even get it out, just bayonets me in the frickin' neck. Like, god damn, I felt that. Like, I literally cringed at that. Like, fuck. I felt that physically. Damn. So, there, to answer your question, Barbarian, no, it's not fixable on my end. That's why we don't have those slots anymore.
This is the greatest escape car forevermore.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand the disappointment of people not taking lead roles.
Welcome to TSB.
Trust me, I don't know what I was fucking.
Oh, come on, Danny, wherever you are, I trust you. There you are. Danny, come on. Yeah, you're right. You won't get it if you die. So don't die, you forehead. God. You're a 4. Act like it.
There's like 4 of them that can all fit in
I'm
the
going to act like a 4 by not shooting you in the face.
Why is there
Great. I mean, technically, Skelly didn't shoot me. So he did his duty. I'm proud of him.
Exactly.
In
So if
killing,
you're an alpha,
in
get your
quotation
ass over
marks.
there.
You say you wanted an LR, so okay. You have an LR now.
Bravo, just stand by the stupid front.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Skelly.
Aware. Hurting the cat.
So anyone on this net, this is high on 5-0. You guys are clear to move out whenever. I've got everything around you garrisoned, but, you know, if you go in a weird way, I'll figure it out. Have fun.
What's his face?
Oh my. Hi, Danny.
All right. What's up, guys? Weewoo here. I started the stream a little bit early to kind of show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes and, you know, some of the memery we do in the beginning to sort everything, and they're totally going through my shit. So one of them picked up my gun. That gun is trash, to be honest, but that's okay. We're at the point where we have so much gear at base that I don't care if they're, you know, gonna dupe stuff or whatnot because the gear is there anyway.
It's a team.
Besides, I want to kind of wrap up this campaign to move on to something else. I'm thinking either something like Chinese dissidents, or what if the U.S. has a rebellion, or some crazy stuff in the New York City map that recently came up. I've also gotten some reports out for the 700th. I'm trying to push a few maps in. I gave some psyche analysis of the unit and how they, what maps they need to look for their operations, and we'll just see how all this goes. So, yeah. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Monday. I'm happy. I walked literally across town to get Taco Bump.
What do you think? We're gonna go and...
How do you drive away from a tree, and once you get 10 meters away from the tree decides to knock down? Answer that, because what the hell was that?
Deforestation. This is gonna be potentially disaster.
Did you like tie a rope around that tree or something? In which case, that freaking car has some amazing traction. God damn. You guys see that? It was crazy.
Boy, here I go. Killing again.
I'm in a good mood because we had Taco Bamba today. Oh man, literally had to walk across town.
They're still open.
I would notify Bravo and the shitty squad leader in existence, but at least I'm doing it. Boom, boom.
Oh, just
We're
chill.
going to try something. If it works, it's okay. But
It's a 7 bayonet.
If it works, Danny, let me know. It'll make life easy, probably.
Do we have backpacks or no?
It was a flash flood watch too. That was pretty
Hold
funny.
on, anti-tank
No.
grenade,
That's the problem. Seriously?
Dalhan Granata.
Whew. It is Monday. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since school kind of went all online, I've been a lot happier.
Smoke grenades
I've
is
been a lot less stressed out. Though I do have an exam tomorrow, but we can just cheese it.
Smoke is useless when you can just burn them out.
Ah, and we'll see how long this stuff lasts.
Squad leader.
Oh, thank fuck.
Luxy,
Hi,
got
Ken.
Canadians
Oh, who
in
knows,
the
Mox?
squad
Who
leader.
knows?
Good, what
I
squad
hope
you
you're ready
leading?
for insanity. I think Alpha.
Good. Atomic, who are you leading? Bravo?
Yep.
You had 11 tests in 2 weeks.
Christ.
I don't think I've ever gotten that high. I think the most I had was 7 in my high school days.
Don't think you can, but...
Actually, no, that was 7 tests in 1 week.
There's nights in here.
Then it
but
petered
that's
out the
second
week after. Yeah, what's graduation these days? Graduation doesn't exist
You
anymore.
only need one knife, it's got 99,000 rounds.
COVID-chan took care of that one. And I've been falling behind on YouTube because YouTube finally made the switch to its new interface, and I can't make heads or tails of it. That's been a pain in the butt, and I need to update some stuff on Patreon. There's some new benefits I want to put out that help center around Liru shenanigans as well. And I've just been trying to get everything done. I mean, what did I do today? I woke up, we did some testing for TSB assets, I uploaded some new videos, I edited some others, we finalized the upload for the shenanigans channel for this Saturday, so we're early on that, which is great. I think we're finally going to start getting a front log out. I played the stock market today, and I lost 3%. Wow, great. Frickin' stocks are a mess. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. If it goes down another percent, I'll just sell it and book somewhere else. As long as you're making money. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Just gotta make sure your wins are bigger than losses. But anyway, what else did I do today?
come back here.
Played some Star Trek Armada out of boredom, but I was doing that while I was waiting for videos to process on the editor. I set up some the VOD stuff up to upload VODs from last week to get up to the weekend, and then tomorrow, I think by Wednesday actually will be caught up to today, and then Wednesday's VOD will go up Thursday. Yeah, what up?
Question on the boundaries. In order to assault the comms outpost, if we go outside the blue area, are you gonna get, like...
No, you can do that, you can do that. I'm just saying, like, past the boundary, like, you can go there, but I don't have anything there spawned in, if you know what I mean.
Hey, firm.
But if you need to, like, flank it because it's outside the boundary, yeah, you can totally do that. So they are going to go for the comms post this week. Smart. I'll start writing up those intel points when we get there, but we'll see how things go. Now we're just waiting for them to get their stuff up. Your mom can't find your W-2 and 1099 forms from the past year, so you can't apply for the Pandemic Assistance Fund. I can't apply for it because I made too much last year, so oof to me.
Here, Danny. Quick brief real quick.
Even so, I'm glad that, you know, people are going to get some money for their relief, but at the same time, $1,200 for stuff that's going to honestly last till, in reality, next year is, it's not going to cut it, and there's going to be a lot of problems. But hey, we'll get there when we get there. The sad thing is, I personally don't think anything's going to change after this. Everyone wants there to be change, but no one has the balls to do it. I mean, hell, the Kennedy Center tried to sneak in getting relief funds for, like, what, 35 million? And they got memed on by everybody. And then when the stimulus package Trump put out finally got passed, it still gave the Kennedy Center 25 million. And then the Kennedy Center laid off all their workers. And we have been, in this society, trained to believe that that is okay. Nah, I would say America has been screwed. I think the foundation was bound to be screwed, but it hasn't really been this bad since I want to say... Actually, I'm not even going to say anything, because that's not an expert in my field, because I'm trying to think back when things were screwed, and I always kind of remember it being that way in one form or the other, so... Maybe since the beginning. But hey, I'm not here to discuss my political beliefs. I'm not here to discuss my religious beliefs. I'm here to show you guys the power of Arma 3's oozing. So, hence why I always ask we keep these conversations to a minimum. I just know that at the end of the day, I'm going to have some really fun Arma scenarios to do. And get myself put on another, like, 2 or 3 watch lists, you know, all fun and good. Mox, you are alive, and you still have your sub badge. I'm proud of you. I'm thanking Modadict, Mox. I know you're a closet Liru fan, and you want to always show your support, so, you know, I'm just making sure you can, and Modadict has been really great in helping you come out publicly with it. It's great. Right, Hunter, I think you saw a cute chick and you just gave a nosebleed. It happens in every anime, don't worry. Did you witness the mess that I kinda caused in Altier? Please, I don't need more admin random silly stuff to do. Good God, what did you do? Alright, well, it's not on fire, so I'm not gonna read into it. Mox drank too much, apparently, and someone in chat just said something about the high ground. Actually, did you know the actor for Obi-Wan Kenobi in the 3rd movie has a brother in the Royal Air Force, and his call sign is Obi-2? That I thought was pretty funny. Oh, trust me, Mox, I don't need anyone to confirm you're wasted. You are brutally honest, so if you say you're wasted, I'll take your word for it. So right now I'm assuming these guys are making a plan. It looks like they are going to be going up to this outpost, attacking from the north and the northwest, and they're also going to be setting up a pack over here. Smart play, however, assaulting over a giant open field. If anyone remembers what happened on Sunday when a squad went into an open field, they lasted for 30 seconds. However, I will say that I don't actually have a machine gun overwatching the northern angle. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Now I have a milkshake. Or, no, a fruit smoothie. Excellent. They like getting out of the Vic because it doesn't have any fuel, so I'll just Here's what I'll do. I should really get in the habit of doing this, but you can garrison the vehicle, and it'll stay in place. Now I'm going to set up a little radio station.
I gotta take something late that I can rearm on.
I just realized my little radio station doesn't have any radio equipment. That's kind of awkward, isn't it? So as I build this, oh, I do have a half track that shoots flames, but it's in a different part of the AO.
The problem is it's our only guaranteed AT. This will probably be. This is questionable.
Is that too awkward? It is kind of put in last
Remember
second,
we have
but
a tank in that northeastern
nah,
barn,
that'll be
right?
fine.
I think it's a light to medium tank. It's in the barn here.
There we go. Well, it isn't there. It's all the way down here. And it has machine guns that fire flame. It's really sexy, but... Oh, and it's next to my Hitler bunker. But... Nah, I don't really like using flamethrowers against the players, because it's really powerful. But, you know, we make it work. So we're just kind of waiting to see where the players go. They're still making their plans. It's kind of funny, and I don't mean to sound disdaining when I say this, but most of the time when I see them make a complicated plan like this, it falls apart because they don't know what's in this AO. What they really need to be doing is, and this is something I hope to correct in TSB in the future in terms of mindsets, but they need to like bring all their forces somewhere in the AO and send guys out to recon from various angles and then make their plan based off of that information, because right now they're just basing this off of the fact that there is a sign right here that says communications outpost. This is why I really do think, even though Sunday's ops fell apart, I really love that Makarov made a plan based off of sending a few people ahead before they hit the experimental outpost and doing some recon and then changing their plan based on the fact they saw a tank overwatching a road and they distanced themselves from it. That bought them some time, in the sense that they were able to maneuver away from the tank and actually get into the town where cover was, so that when they had that massive firefight... Yeah, it's okay, take your time.
For the time being.
But that allowed them to get to positions of cover, although it was light cover,
follow suit with Puma. So
to,
that we're positioned more like earlier than you.
you know, have that 50-minute firefight.
To a better position if we see.
Hey, firm. Hey, boys, get in the half tracks. Alpha take 1, Bravo take the other.
But, yeah, they are, they just deleted all those markers and said they're putting a rally point over here. Interesting.
Hey, Danny.
So,
Did you take one of the half tracks?
yeah.
Why would you take a half track to do a
Well,
recon?
supposed to be an infantry transport, but okay.
Oh, because they're towing the pack.
So in the pack 40, and you've got also got concentrate.
Did y'all take the tank as well?
We took the Puma.
Yeah, tank's still there. The other tank they had blew up in phase 2.
Good check.
Ground is Bravo, we're go.
Let's do a little test here.
And 450, check.
Uh,
Heads up, we have to get high command to pull it out.
I just heard high command to get it out.
Ground to high.
It'll fit, but if you don't want to risk it, I'm pulling it out.
Thank you. I was about to say it'll probably do something stupid if we keep trying to bump it out.
They pulled it out last time. But hypothetically...
Outbound, should we be heading along the route
Yeah,
or no?
okay.
Hey, firm, proceed along route.
Interact with radio. I'll actually change this depending on what happens.
Good check.
But I'll actually make that when they get there. So I'm gonna BRB 1 second. Quickly use the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. And hopefully the outcome gets started.
Scale, can you push alternate 5-5?
Will go.
Yikes, not late on my.
Alright, where are we going? Ground Society, copy.
Go.
Do you mind if I teleport a late joiner up by one of your trucks? I think the one Bogan's in will suffice.
Hey, firm.
Hey, Brim, it'll just be up the road.
Ground 2 squads, be prepared for a late joiner to be teleported in front of the truck.
Hey, firm. And keeping an eye out for
Alright, sorry about that. Just wanted to quickly go use the bathroom.
Right.
Alright, so they're gonna basically make that attack up there. Let me put another dud radio down.
Disregard.
last call sign has the lost lamb requesting who they belong to.
Interact with radio. What do I want to say? Radio information. We were able to a brief conference with to be parts of here. What's the position of this place? 007116. Which lines? They have tasked us with
Follow the line the force crew has drawn. The aspect of the limited gun. We're going to get that aspect.
This is only if they blow up the tower. Okay. Alrighty. Blood sausage. I've had blood sausage. It's something I wouldn't have a meal over, but I do like it in some bites. Now, I have a rally point up here. I wonder if they're going to try to take the forests up. This is going to be a bit of an issue because I do have a recon squad right here. We'll see how things go. So I'm going to careless hold fire for a second. My thought process is these guys aren't gonna, if they hear and see, you know, German Vics, I want to be able to get like a positive identification of French forces before I shoot at them.
We are on the black line. I can't tell you exactly where. We are on it. So if you go along it, we're there.
Have them go
You
on
are
the
going
road,
to have
though.
to fight Skelly for the half track, by the way.
Solid copy.
So all these guys saw was a German Puma. And heard another vehicle. But it's going to take them a second for their RTO to ask if there's any forces moving in this area, to which they're going to reply with no.
On the way. Copy.
Tell those guys to hold fire too for now. Now what's the next vehicle driving? To transport truck.
Roger. Copy.
There's other Vics that have driven in different paths. This might not go too well. Tank's already active. I think it's just driving in circles, though. Now here's the deal. If they make a hostile action,
On the way.
They're not gonna shoot first. That is a German truck.
On the way. Solid copy.
And just backing away slowly. What the heck are those guys doing?
This is Panzer IV. Could you put a mark on the map where that little patrol was, please? It would be good to know where they are in case they want to come up on our ass when we're invading the comm station.
On the way.
Yep, so they saw the back of the truck.
We'll go. Copy that. Copy that.
So we're still gonna see a frontal assault here. So they're going to report a truck.
Solid
A good time was had by all.
I'm going to get this machine gunner. Hey, Az.
Been engaged by yet another patrol. They are very angry.
We'll go.
So I'm going to immediately, because this is a communications outpost, and we can stipulate at this point where these guys are going.
We're just abandoning the road.
Copy.
So we're going to have them go that way, and once they lose the trail, we'll have them pull back as well. These guys, I'm going to just quickly copy-paste.
Solid copy. Understood.
Because I want them
Copy
to run
that.
back here and provide QRF. So these three guys, they're on the edge of the tree line. They're trying to get eyes on this position, but it's going to be tough from that angle. Not going to lie, getting on a tree line like over here and something, over here or something would have been a better idea. But hearing those shots, these guys are now going to go guns up. I'm going to form them in a column. And that patrol is going to return. These guys are going to be way too slow because they're in combat to actually track that truck down. So instead, I'm going to eventually waypoint them to RTB as well. And again, since this is so close to the communications base, I'm going to get ready to put that puppy in the air. So again, just thinking what would be on this guy's mind since he's in charge of everything. He's got a bit of a dirty face.
The eastern and southern roads around the communications outpost. 80 guns relaying to the west, repositioning to the far west side of the communications post.
I'm gonna ungarrison this guy.
Keep that on 50. I didn't quite catch.
Solid copy.
Send him up because we can hear that engine over there, and we're hearing a bunch of vehicles. We've seen targets come over there. And again, I'm going to copy-paste these guys to reset their ability for aware so they can move quicker.
The thing, we're also going to push
These
for the
guys
west
follow
side.
the engine noise instead. I really hope we don't see them charge through the open.
Last call sign caught you 0 by 5.
Oh, please don't run in front of the fucking tank. Go to a full stop. Turn right and around. I hate it when the AI do that.
Officer Master was behind. This is Bravo copies. And Alpha.
Where's he going? Did he already aggro on them somehow? Hey, can you not? Hey.
Understood.
Hey. Yeah, he's aggroed on him.
Copy that.
From a crazy range, but whatever, I'm gonna kill him with careless hold fire and pull him back. So I've got patrols heading back. I'm gonna call in for some backup as well, from this position, because seeing them this close to the outpost, again, that's like one of the two final areas, give or take. Top left and bottom left are where they are, but you know, this is their main communication line here. So I'm going to have them be very cautious.
Awaiting orders.
At this point, we're going to also have extra AT on hand. So I'm going to spawn this in Vartrip here.
Wilco.
Not what I wanted, but that's okay.
And Alpha.
And they'll be arriving sooner or later.
Status.
Currently middle of the field, heading towards marked objective for Alpha.
Understood.
I'm gonna hide that guy in some of the trees right here and try to keep him in my pocket. Now, what could be worse than charging through an open field? Charging through an open field with a force split of two forces charging through it. Oh, shit, guys. I hope they use their vehicles then for mobility, but... Oh, man. Please, guys. Stop breaking my heart.
Position now. Stand by.
Alright. So, reinforcements will be here in about 2 minutes. These guys are following up on the engine noise. They're going to report an all clear. The tank's engine is drowning out their engine noise, but that's going to stop momentarily. Unless he keeps the engine on, which I bet he is. I hope they brought defusal kits and stuff, because they've already hit the 2 outposts close by that showed that, you know, we were doing a lot of mine stuff.
Alpha to whoever I'm stealing the half-track from, where are you currently?
In the woods.
Fair. Where in the woods, do you know?
I don't know, actually. You might have to get back to you on that, I'm afraid.
That's fine. Just as long as you're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking positively about it, though.
I believe roughly by Alpha heading point, I believe.
Hey, firm. We're somewhere between there and the road.
Hey, firm. Yeah, we see you. We're to your northwest. Head northwest, or else
Plane
we'll
will be up in the air by now, so I'm gonna go ahead and read.
Yeah, that was the figuring.
On the way. Roger. Roger. Understood. Copy
Directly
that.
north of you
On the way.
should be the
On the
half
way.
somewhere.
On the way.
Give him a route to be aerial on.
apologies to whoever got run over.
The people
These
you
vehicles
wanted to take their arc track from.
Ground, this is Bravo. Do you want us to move back?
Jenny got run over and now he's on their truck yelling at him.
Copy that.
Here, let's teleport over and listen what they have to say, because you can see that little movement on his symbol. That means he's speaking.
So we're probably going to go even further up north, so we can see further into it.
Oh, they're talking about their plan.
We're going to need the half track still, so
Just follow you guys or hold tight.
fuck Luxie, because you're not having much half track.
That's interesting. Yeah, you hit him with your Vic, and he's like, yeah, alright, here's our plan. Here's what we're gonna do.
Are you putting it here?
That sounds great.
Shit, that way, mate. Need to go back to Monolithic.
These guys don't have anyone, like, out and about reconning, so they don't know that truck full of dudes is coming in. The really annoying thing is going to be managing how we have an infantry firefight here.
We
Gotta make sure they don't blow themselves up.
if we start suppressing fire, we can like suppress most of it with gun.
Alright, so they went off this way, so I'm gonna have these guys kinda patrol out here. Hopefully I'll be able to drag out like this.
Copy.
And you can
Solid
just aim
copy.
this away to where the
Will
woods
go.
are to the right hand side. That's
Copy
sort of
that.
combat
Will go.
conversations.
Roger.
Just pushing through the woods while the other team's
That,
pushing
On the
through
way.
that was what I was figuring to do.
That
until
patrol's
Brown
gonna
told
go by,
me
because
that-
again,
that my group was taking
that's
the
where
half
we
track.
were following
I
them.
genuinely do not care. You get Luxie to tell me to follow that. You get Luxie to follow. Get Luxie to tell me to follow that.
Solid
plan, I'll
copy.
follow it blindly.
On the way.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, I'll talk to him.
Mouse is having a bit of an issue capturing when
Looks
I
you
want
on
to do a drag like that.
Solid copy. On the way.
Me and Ken are conferred.
On the way.
Conferred. Kenneth is going to hold at the
Understood.
alpha holding
On the
point,
way.
and
Copy
we're going
that.
to move
Stealing
the
a
ET
half
Understood.
up here
Or
a
rather,
bit
we're
more
stealing one
north.
from the Jerry's.
We're going to suppress the area, and then
Right.
then Ken's group is going to push in towards communications outposts and do that.
Yes, then that coincides with our push Bravo and the in 4.
It just means you've got to be able to, you've got to make sure you two operate.
Alright, that's plane's gonna be heard in a second. By the way, for those of you curious, this is
Bravo.
about a
Other
25
forces
person
tell me when you're ready.
operation.
And
It's around
let's
Easter
out
and
and have some
Corona.
fun.
Numbers have been a bit down, but that's a-okay. It's also tied to
Are we blitzing over
my uploading.
yes, we will.
So they've set up a Pack 40 right here. It actually doesn't have bad eyes on forces right here, but if they take out this tower, then the radio, I'm gonna say the radio tower's down, and
Tackle like madmen.
these are a mess.
Here's good.
We have that plane overhead. Everything's in a tree line, so I'm not gonna say it spots anything. Yeah, he'd be turned away from that thing.
Ground, you have an enemy plane above your head.
FM ground has eyes.
The engine.
Alright.
I'm not. We'll see. No, I'm not.
In trees.
You're missing a windshield.
Exactly. Logan gets it.
I assume that's you shifting your half track location.
No.
These guys are gonna leave in probably like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is not going to go horribly long at all.
What's really scaring me here is the force split.
Seriously, pull us a touch southeast so we
Like,
can actually
yes, this is technically an open field, but they do have some defilade to work with to get close in some areas, and if they do recon, they'll see that this flank actually isn't that secured. But that should also be a giveaway that there's something suspicious here. Like, if they're not watching these angles, I'm hoping, based off of the previous ops, especially the guys that I know have played the other ops, they know that there's something wrong with this. But we'll see. But, yeah, having... I heard they say this was command. This is a full squad here, too. And then we have a Puma for Overwatch, which I'm glad they have some vehicle cover here. We have another squad right here. It's and the Pack 40, which I think is a beautiful use of asset here. Hopefully that'll be enough, because that pack will be able to take the tank out, and that's my biggest crutch, right? Not my crutch, but actually I could say it's my crutch, but that's a good asset to have.
Wilco.
Oh, I did.
Understood. Copy. On the way.
For some reason, my mouse is having some issues picking up Dragon. I think my mouse is slowly dying, because I've been having some weird issues with it lately. So Skelly's getting out. We can actually hit enter if he zooms in with these binos. I'm not sure if we'll see it, actually, because sometimes we do see when you scope in. There it is. So he's able to see the radio tower right there. He hopefully will know not to shoot that.
We split the squad and teams.
This is IFA. It's not going to run teams. We're going to run as one big happy blob.
But yeah, this group's about to see some shit.
Yeah.
Well, even more than that, it's like, I don't want to try and play.
I'm gonna screw with them a bit too.
Like, no, I'm definitely nominating them on this.
Gun crew here, we're ready.
Puma's ready as well.
Alpha's ready when the call of fun is getting.
I'm ready. Bravo. Ready? Confirm. Of course, begin the assault. Come in.
Be advised, there's assholes on Alpha's position. Advised, Alpha's
Oh,
having
dear.
good gauge assholes on Alpha.
Well, that was
Understood.
that was poorly timed. Oop, that's a grenade going off next to me. Bogan getting a quick bayonet kill in there.
Wilco.
So I think these guys are a little bugged out because of the whole careless old fire thing. So I just knocked out their RTO right there. Literally just gonna have these people follow those tracers.
Are we clear to carry on firing?
Copy.
Bravo, what's your clear?
Roger.
It's a little bit of a curveball right there. I'm gonna bring these guys back.
Hey, firm, let us know when you get 200 out from the communications depot.
Be advised, Alpha's a bit roughed up. We may be a moment.
Hey, firm, Panther 4 and Bravo are closing in from the northeast.
So I'm just checking my right-clicking input here. Direct hit. They got me, but yeah, tank's down. Whew. So yeah, half their force, because again, force split. So they've got no choice to push now. Now we got this tank coming in. And it just immediately returned fire, and you got some people screaming now. And Frisk is kablooied. I had it set to careless hold fire on accident, but I think these guys were scoped in, so I didn't notice it literally coming up over an open field.
Alpha is pushing onto the German position now.
Peter Bravo is heavily pinned down with multiple casualties right now.
These guys flipped their half track somehow. Oh dear. So he's probably aggroed. Rex came into here. Got multiple forces maneuvering around. I'm gonna have these guys flank around as well. It's a literally they are outgunned and outmanned right now and have multiple down. They're dragging people back to make a a CCP behind that flip half track, so it's at least gonna give them some cover. Carbon charging up on his own. He's gonna get flanked on his left. You're hearing this machine gun bunker now shoot at this truck because it's in the open. And if they keep driving, they run the risk of running into that minefield. We're definitely going to be seeing some reinserts today. Carbon gets shot because, again, he's got a full squad to his left. And it looks like these guys are choosing to dismount over here. And it looks like this pack is engaging that tank.
Solid copy. On the way.
And it looks like they just caused a dismount with a flame out of the tank, so that's really smart. These guys got to be careful because there's a minefield up there, but I'm not sure they're going to spot it in time. Astarius is trying to get Pumpkin up. When they're purple, by the way, it means they don't have a heart rate, so we see Blue Favit trying to fix that. Saw Rocket just fly out.
Bravo, we're inside the compound.
And it looks like they were popping AT because Jason stole that 222.
That was me. I commandeered the vehicle and then
and that's the 222 exploding. So they're not going to be able to get that. I still have my 222 up. And Rex just found a mine, but he's still okay because the mines are funky. So let's see if these guys are lucky or unlucky. Oof. Remember claim, someone claiming to be part of the British line. I thought it saved the text, but didn't. So you see some guys down out here because of the minefield. One guy's come around. Most of the force was able to cross that minefield and they're clearing things out. This 222 does not know what it's doing.
On the way.
And have these guys come into the compound right here. So the casualties have been great.
Alpha, this is Bravo. If you're firing on the big...
Understood.
It's the front side.
That's squad. Skelly's charging in, might trip a mine. Let's see. Pumpkin's still up. He's trying to treat these guys over here. Kane of Canes is still bleeding out there as well. These guys got to be careful running on the outside perimeter, but I think if Zukov hugs the wall, he'll be okay. He won't trip any of those mines. One of them just threw a Molotov and cooked the Vic off. That's pretty funny. You're hearing a lot of shots. That Cookoff just murked that dude. Helps if you load it.
Get him, get him.
I got shot in the side of the head there. This squad is taking its sweet ass time. That's a bit annoying. I'm gonna break them apart.
Solid copy. Copy.
Have them go in. Radio guy actually left and is on foot now. That's interesting. Guess I'll have him come around, and he might have just tripped a mine. Yep. Have these guys get out of their machine guns. Now the real trick is going to be picking up the pieces of what's gone on. Gonna have this plane come overhead because that guy's fallen back. I don't have any patrols in this area. I'm gonna say QRF's going to arrive in, we'll give 5 minutes before I send another truck down. If anything, that plane's gonna report that there's a massive Charlie Foxtrot down here. So I wonder if any of them have found the pistols over there. Here, let's run over and see what's up with Skelly here.
Which one? This one? No, not there. Down is down. Stay there. Just try to wait for him. He needs some help to get there. Provide CPR.
Looks like he took Cookoff because he had cuts and stuff from rounds, so it's like shrapnel. But explosions give cuts. Because normally you just get avulsions and velocity wounds from bullets.
Wilco. Roger. On the way.
Multiple squad leaders are currently down. Medics are dealing with them. We have enemy.
So just handling, because if usually when you take fall damage you get crushed tissues, but I didn't see any of that on his chest, and his legs seem fine. So
incoming German.
It's hard to say. Ooh, a good grenade throw right there.
We're currently engaging Germans from the east.
Oh, this guy's a sniper. Who am I gonna pick off? Shh, go to sleep. So the SS guys, which are these guys, I will RC them. Shoot dudes.
He's up here, but he's packing somewhere right now. Can he be packing somewhere? He just
Wait for it. That was another mine. Oh wow, his helmet.
Germans from the south are attacking.
Ooh, that one got him in the feet. Let's see. Another minute, and I'll send some more truck QRF just to check out what's going on. They need to pop some nades up here. Now this guy get back in that machine gun. Ooh, they just hit me there. Nice, nice. He should be dying. Get back on this guy.
Yeah. German?
Ooh, that body went flying. Oh, that was a grenade! I saw it last second. I'm like, wait. Ah! Alright, so it is about that time, though. Set this guy. He's set on defend only for some weird reason.
Enemies are close. Enemies are close. Doesn't have a heart rate either. He needs blood. He needs lots of it. Fuck.
I don't think no one's down there and interacted with that yet because I haven't seen any pop-ups. And that is the challenge of this AO. We're out of range for reads.
Relay to Bravo, interrogative of how many reinserts they have.
Stand by. Any forces at ground? You have an LR, over.
Roger. Solid copy.
Any forces back at base? Do you? This is high. Do you copy? Over. Any forces at base? This is high. Do you copy? Over.
Read your high, Sintrack.
Roger. Relaying for ground. How many effective are you? Over.
I believe there's 3 times, including myself, at base currently.
Roger. Stand by. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Go for ground.
Roger, relaying from base. There are 3 times reinserts. Over.
Hey, firm, tell them they're authorized to take it 1 times Kubawagen and make their way back here. Follow blue line.
A firm, stand by. Base, this is high. Do you copy?
Copy, Sintrack.
Roger. Ground is requesting you reinsert 1 times Kubawagen. Over.
A firm, that is the like,
the small 4-person car.
Cool.
A firm. Ground, this is high. Message has been transceived. They are coming in a Kubawagen. Over.
Ground copies. High, we have at this moment secured the comms relay. Be advised, heavy casualties taken, and we have 1 times German plane currently orbiting our location.
A firm. Have you found any intel or radio equipment to interact with? Over. Give him a little nudge.
At the moment, still tearing this place apart, trying to find anything. Do we need any sort of radio specialists to try and work
Negative. Just, you know, go flipping through, flipping through a few channels. You should all be able to do that if you find any sort of radio equipment to interact with. Over.
Good copy.
Do be aware, though, the longer you stay in that AO, the more Germans will eventually come trying to take back that outpost. Over.
Hey, firm.
Alright, let's do a gun run. In my sight.
Here's my
Pacific.
Radio gear that Germans have.
So, it went down.
Did you check the fucking truck?
Radio, can you CPR?
The radio in the truck.
Okay, sure.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hold on. Oh no, it broke the Zeus interface! Ah, damn it! Hold on. Ah, that's such a rare bug to have. I was gonna control his dead body. I was gonna pose as him.
How are you guys doing?
Alexa, play Despacito. That's fine. I didn't have anything important garrisoned, and anything they go to, I can quickly re-garrison. That's alright.
Oh, you crashed?
Ah, and they killed him. Oh well. Hide Zeus, yes. Here,
Hi.
Send message.
Interrogative, was the radio equipment we needed the radio truck, or is it actually inside the big building?
I do not know. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Break. It's probably in the building.
A firm building.
I have a really, really crazy idea. Ready?
Get out of the goddamn truck!
I'm trying to take down this biplane.
Oh, fucking grab an MG or something.
I am. Look at me.
Okay.
Wait for them to come for straight.
Fast fire is what you can use.
Alpha ground, there's ladders you can get out the roof.
Here it comes, boys. Watch out.
This is my pro play.
German pricks.
Alpha ground, yeah, things on the roof, dude. You can go up these ladders.
A firm, just
I'll give him one more minute because I really don't want to have to humiliate myself like this, but I will if I need to.
I got him.
Jack Jesse, thank you for extending your sub till May, so it's technically a resub. I hope you keep enjoying your operations, and enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. And yes, the Hitler poster. All right, I got this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
I hear the beep.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
No, I don't got the power.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm on yelling, right? Yeah, I'm on yelling. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Over here, underneath the stairwell.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, by the pallets. Over here by the pallets.
Boop, 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 boop. Liru EXE, stop. Boop, 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 boop. I'll stop.
Underneath the stairwell, north side. Past the pallets. First floor.
Ground Alpha is on vehicle to the west.
Another 2 minutes, I'll send in another group of QRF.
Base to the west of the thing.
A firm, friendly.
I know, it is SOS in Morse. Very observant.
It takes a bit to grab the
Friendly
intel,
victim
but I'm
lost
not
the
sure if
flag.
would that just... Yeah, would that be universal, or... yeah, I'll just pull the security.
seen the plane fire because I think it's aggroing on those Vics.
Halfway.
All right. Tootie, what's the name of that flame tank again, if you're still here? Because I have an idea. I have a very bad idea.
Got a medic down. You know, just fucking. Oh shit!
Kill enemies first, worry about the medic later.
Hold on. I just shot him.
On the way.
My squad lead up at least?
My squad is. Our squad mate died. Copy that.
Well, I guess
No, the
good
flame
choice now.
tank.
I fucking CPR'd you 10 times. So like.
No. Panzer 3 flop. Thank you.
Ground to high.
Guys, bug out.
Yes.
Contact established with British forces. They're saying that they can send in airborne forces as soon as we clear the rest of this sector.
That sounds great. Good luck with that.
Oh shit, he has a heart rate.
Good copy. Ground to all squads. Begin pull out. Get Vix, and we are leaving.
Let's see.
Guys, we're leaving. Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, everybody. Go, let's go. Leave
Oh,
the statics.
go.
Leave the statics.
Let's go. Let's
Where's
go.
the flame
let's
tanks?
Go.
I have no idea which one fires fire. I mean, if I just type Flom, the issue with that, though, is only the APC comes up. But yeah, when I type FLA, I don't actually get anything. I get flak. But that's like the only flame asset I can find is the other one. You know what I mean? So I don't know where it is. Yes, it's World War II background noise. So I don't, like, there's nothing I can do about that. But since I'm a jerk, we can at least bring up the half track.
Standing by.
That shoots fire.
On the way.
I don't know which I don't know which one it is. And they're not named Panzer.
Solid copy. On the way. Solid copy. Roger. Target acquired.
All forces rally point marked on map. Blue flag.
Ground, this is Bravo SL back on net. I'm finally alive.
Good copy.
Can I have a status report of what the fuck we're doing now?
Status report if you are still in at the actual comms outpost. Begin retreating to the east to get to the rally point marked on map. Otherwise, if you're back at base, hold there for the time being. We are going to RTB for a moment.
The driver stopped because I remote controlled him and he doesn't want to drive now. Because of course he doesn't. I hate that glitch.
Brain search, how far along are you? Hey, firm, turn around, you'll vanguard us on the way to the rally.
Yeah, but if there's nothing that comes up for FLAM, it might be a separate faction.
Rally point, blue flag marked on map along the main road. Right. East, southeast.
might cook off.
Ground copies, continue retreat.
Yep. That had to have been terrifying.
Go for ground.
Copy, retreat to base.
Alright, let's redo our garrisons.
Blue rally point, purple line.
So, that was interesting. Fell apart, took heavy casualties, as expected with a plan like that, but they still made it work because, you know, once you get down to a firefight with the AI are dog shit. But nonetheless, it worked. Oh, I forgot I hunt a guy. So, how'd you guys like that firefight? Sorry I took away from it for a little bit to remake the radio message. I didn't realize part of it got deleted for whatever reason, because, you know, Arma. But nonetheless, it was enjoyable, especially following Skelly's Vic with the tank and watching them miss all those rockets. But then again, if you had a bunch of fire being fired at you, I'm not surprised that they missed so many, because it probably got in the way of their sight lines, and they had to just guess. But, you know, shit happens. It's quite alright. Now I'm going to start garrisoning the rest of the AO here, so I need some patrol guys.
Solid copy. Copy that.
To patrol that
Solid
side, and we'll continue on with the garrisons. This is my... That might be the last remaining, like, fob, actually. That's A-okay. Oh, they got out of the tower, Keck. Gotta always put those guys in funky angles so they don't climb out, which, even then, they still climb out. Come on. I know you guys hate me, but can you not climb out of those towers? That would be great. Please, thank you. Put that guy in there, because I'm a jerk. Oh, and this guy's having a party with 2 people. Let's break that up real quick. Put that machine gunner back there to overwatch. Cack. So they're rallying over at this outpost way back here. Because there was a fight here, I'm just gonna, you know, put some bodies down. And there's one more place to re-garrison, which is, not that one, it's this one. Also go ahead, take care of bodies back here. Yeah, overall that was pretty good. Yeah, we're running IFA 3 Real Panzer, but they had an update that took away a lot of the tanks because stuff broke, so I'm not sure if they're still accurate. So, I don't know. This will be my only op today. I might set up in Potluck later, but we'll see. Let's get this garrison sorted. Because I do not know where they're going to attack after this. I always love putting the AT guys inside, just a meme. Also, the foundation of this house isn't level, so that's a big oof right there. But yeah, all these places are built by hand to, you know, because there's not really any... I wouldn't say that there's not any maps that have, you know, World War II assets, because there's a bunch, but they're very niche. And we've played all the big ones all over again and again, so nothing too hard. Otherwise, they're gonna rally. Pumpkin just chilling because he died. This is one of the issues with this type of AO, is if they don't set up a way for reinserts to be funneled in, the reinserts are kind of stuck. And there's not much I can do about that, per se. Again, things to always consider for the next operation. I might, if I do this type of campaign again in the future, which I probably will, I'll bring back what I had in a vanilla campaign way back when, which was a reinsert call box. That way, if there's anyone that needs to be reinserted, there will be an LR there, which they can use to call anyone on 5-0 to request what they do with reinserting. But the issue is that, you know, they might be out of range like they are here. That's what makes things a bit difficult. There's nothing with Flam in it. The only thing I get is an APC. I've got some Stuarts and a Sherman with Flame, but that's it. And then I got the flamethrower. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. Well, hardcore. Why would a SATCOM antenna be in World War II? So, Pumpkin, I don't know what to tell you. Based on the map, they are rallying north, slight northeast. So if you want to take a small Vic and drive around till you find them, feel free. But, you know, this is something that I hope ground commanders kind of coordinate, but they don't. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're rallying up the checkpoint up the north.
Yep, so feel free to do whatever. There's plenty of small Vics you can take. These guys got lost, so they have a rally point right there. Meanwhile, these guys are redistributing their wheels. Let's teleport up and see what we can overhear. I know for practicality, Corporal, but...
Ground to Puma.
Focus somewhere. Could be as well.
Oh, good. Looks like the last few people
let's give him a warm welcome,
riding in
shall
with
we?
Bravo.
You know, that's a good question. What happened to their Puma? Is this their Puma? No. So that's a flipped half-track.
Over there.
A doctor.
Yeah,
Shoot me with
my
your
personal
magic
medic's
medicine
back.
gun.
Yes, with the magic medicine.
Oh yeah, right. No, their Puma got killed by the tank.
Do it.
What?
Full of life fuckers there.
So I told him to take a small Vic, and he took a truck. Cack.
Sleep deprivation and misjudging the amount of caffeine and sugar in my drink. That's why, Lux.
That's where I
should not have been in a
Where's
squad
my
lead
fucking
position, but that was all that was left.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Lexi,
Also, 50 check.
I died because I charged people with a knife. I am not fine.
It worked.
It worked. You're fine. It's all good.
Yeah, it worked well enough, and I've got a confident second. Thank fuck.
Then you're good.
Hell, we really should have shot that German convoy on our way.
We
here.
really.
That would've
We
been
should
fun.
turn around, man.
Shoulda. You should have drugged the entire German convoy here. I've been itching.
What
to
German convoy? They mean the infantry?
We were driving out of the comm base, and we just saw 2 trucks coming towards the base. We're like, oh,
I don't
those are
see
friendly.
any of the.
And then we saw German helmet.
I don't see any of the pistols. So I'll give it to them next week. But
We had a fucking MG in front of our car.
Not gonna lie. If I go to potluck,
Doesn't look
and
like
I
it.
end up in the Zeus role, it's literally just going to be here. You're as geared up as you want, but you're fighting a numerically far superior force. Here's a few objectives to blow up. Have fun.
That'll be hilarious.
It's like,
Okay.
you know, just force
Okay,
people to
remand.
use guerrilla tactics and destroy stuff without demo charges.
Remand. Back
Fine,
in the
to the
Vix.
truck. We're going to go murder
Back in
stuff.
the Vit. Oh no!
Not back up.
Guys, we have to take more people on there. Let's have cheaper people on there.
We can fit people. Come on, join us.
Join us. No, come on. We can.
I will say they did lose all of their medium and the heavy armor asset they had.
Join us. Yeah.
All they have is the armored car left.
Oh crap!
We're leaving a car behind.
Yeah.
I would probably not.
A little more seat. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, idiot. Please do a motorcycle.
One more.
So, Grand, what's the plan?
RTB will resupply, we'll hopefully link up with everyone else, and then we'll get a vibe check there.
I don't know, I think we could sit somewhere on top
Roll
of
out.
Why are you driving off-road? How are you supposed to intercept them if you drive off-road, Pumpkin? Ah. You're killing me. So now they're driving back in a civilian convoy here. And they're driving down this MSR, so maybe Pumpkin will hit that road and follow them. That would be good. And these guys are on their marked lost rally. How's this thing for fuel? Alright, I'm gonna have it. Oh god, how high is it up there? Have it drive over to RTB to land, because there's no reason having it anymore. Now we'll see how things go. You interested in joining the cult? No, not really. Stormcaller had a good idea. What was his idea? Let me scroll up. I don't see it. So yeah, we might be here for a second because they're gonna RTB and they are still very much scattered. And Pumpkin is just driving around. Pumpkin could very well spend the rest of this op just driving around blindly trying to find people. Take a page from World War I France and have a taxi driver or two helping the resistance effort. That cool idea. How do you like that? That's very broad, and that kind of makes no sense. I think I get what you mean, having like a civilian interact, but I would have to literally manage other player slots, and then that becomes a pain in the butt when one of those guys picks up a gun and they're in a slot that is allied to Blue 4, which are, you know, all the blue guys. And then I have to, you know, manage switching their side, which can bug out the entire, you know, unit base. And I hate doing stuff like that when it's large scale like this, because the only system that does it well is Antistasi. But Antistasi does it in the sense that it does switch your faction to civilian so you don't get shot. But at the same time, that's only meant to be run with a small group of people. where when they do switch your factions over like that, you the enemy AI reaction time is pretty quick. There's still a delay though that you can abuse in Antistasi, but Antistasi is only meant for like, you know, 10, 20. We've gotten up to like 30 and 40 people, but that was through some careful work with Mox. Because, you know, he's one of the Antistasi devs. But even so, deploying that using the scripts from Zeus is a gigantic pain in the ass. To be perfectly honest. Antistasi is shagged at the moment. Oh god, Mox, what happened? But even so, it's, again, it's a feature I'd love to do, but I do have the ability to do it, but it would make the AO way too easy because there would be too much of a lag time between AI reacting against players, to the point by the time the AI would react with a bolt action rifle, a player could kill 8 dudes and the AI would not register to fire back in that amount of time. Because we tried it in the past, and that's exactly what happened. They would, you know, immediately pull their rifles out, I'd switch their faction back, and they would fire. Now, the other thing I could do is have the units that the guy goes near go to hold fire. The issue is they can still aggro on it and then turn into an aggroed state, which can throw the players off, making them think they've been their cover's blown. But even so, if you have the actual armed guys close to the non-armed guys, then again, the players can get some shots off, and the civilian guy can just, you know, he'll still get shot because his faction's not switched. So there's a few different ways to do it, but they all have issues. Looks like Pumpkin got with the group. I missed that, but he rendezvoused with Convoy, probably got back on the road and ran into him. Spawning system can't get tested enough? Ouch. Shit happens. I mean, testing's a really big thing. I'm not surprised that stuff slips through the cracks. I mean, we let chemical warfare slip through the cracks 2 rotations ago for the TSB main mod set. And that screwed servers for a week. Division has to be awake the whole night because potluck. I might tip my hat in there. But I have to teach Bloodwing how to play Arma because she's showing a serious interest in it. So I might not do potluck. I might even stream what we do because I want to run her through a basic and then do things. But I'm not going to count it as her tier 1 because she needs the additional practice. And I'm seeing these guys closely spaced and I saw them stopped. I thought they rammed into each other. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Bloodwing is not ready for Zeus. Nah, chemical warfare would basically cause the servers to memory leak and kill themselves. Move myself into here real quick.
400 meters outside of the HQ.
Firm?
Permission to commandeer if possible?
Yeah, why don't you grab it and bring it back?
Affirm.
This is high. That wrecked tank is marked, and as stated every week, I forgot to state it in the beginning of this op, you have to find the proper tools to repair it. They're somewhere in the AO.
Hi, this is Bravo, willing to ground requesting orders.
Keep driving and call back, Bravo, in about 10 seconds. You'll get to them.
Over there.
As far as I'm aware, you guys are RTB at this time.
Say again?
The last order was RTB to main base. Over.
Copy that.
I just want Bloodway to come on so I can do stuff with her. Giggity. But, you know, bring her into my hobby. That would be nice. But I also have to, whatchamacallit. I gotta set up the server for Barbarian and my other editors because we gotta do a new intro. That's also why there's been a small stop in videos recently. It's because my intro is getting copyrighted, and that issue does not want to go away. And it's fucking... First it was someone claimed the jingle for the copyright, the jingle in the intro as their material, and I had to prove that it was a commission from Northern. So I got that out of the way, and then, conveniently, some copyright company said, hey, this song has the same music as my intro, and I've listened to it, and it doesn't. So, at this point, we're just gonna remake the damn intro, because Jesus Christ, like, what can you do about it? Division, thanks for the 100 bits. I see you also gave 100 bits a little while ago, and I appreciate it.
Go for grand.
Bravo and a T-gun crew is RTB.
A firm.
So now we're just chilling. Yeah, righto, Division. I appreciate it. Alright, so they're back at base. We'll see what assets they decide to tank. Where did the ammo truck go? Oh, they moved it out there. The Germans have planes, that's for sure. I can go ahead, delete that guy, say we landed.
Blood leads once you're rearmed me by the easternmost.
But we'll have to see what they
barn.
do. Ground this society, you copy?
Good.
So we're about an hour and a half in. I want to give it another hour because I want to give time for potluck. So you guys have about, I want to say, time for 1, maybe 2 AOs, depending on how quick you clear things out. Over.
Hey, from.
I don't know why, but the first 3 missions, they were hitting outpost after outpost, checkpoint after checkpoint, and then last mission from, there was a NJP right there, basically accidental discharge. Last mission, which was 2 weeks ago, because last week we did the special thing, they cleared out this area, and then made an attempt on this position and fell back. And this week they've hit that, and now they're only going to have time for 1 more. But, you know, in previous weeks, they were hitting... They hit that, then that, then that. And then the following week, they hit this, then that, then that, then that. So they're about half at half productivity, but I guess that can also be equated to the fact that some of these have been further out, but even so, it's kind of, you know, weird. Maybe because the AOs have been getting harder, I don't know. Maybe I'm more mean. Nobody knows. Oh yeah, YouTube copyright is easy as hell to abuse. What bugs me, though, is from everything I looked up, I can't set up that jingle to be copyrighted under my stuff. Because of different legality reasons, and that I'm not this... I don't meet XYZ criteria, so I'm like, alright, whatever. Something I gotta give some more research into, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting shafted, but whatever. let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? And once they let me know what their plan is, they'll give it. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? What we can also do is we can look on the map. Looks like they're going to hit the closest outpost right here. That outpost has been available since day one. Better late than never, though. I don't think I have any outbound patrols. I do have a checkpoint right there. I'll go ahead and garrison, though. Since it is close by. So I'll put squad leader Boyo in a building. Let me find RTO Boyo. I'm going to put him in the middle to try to make him obvious. I want a dude in that guard tower. Where is a machine gunner? I want him in this tower, though he's probably going to climb out. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
Squad lead, where are you?
So what I meant to say was I'm going to put him in the tower. There we go. He doesn't climb out. I am going to put this guy in here.
Squad lead, currently loaded up with squad. What's up?
Hey, firm, I said squad leads meet by the easternmost barn.
Hey, firm, missed that.
Cool. And I'll give them the fob location when they hit that outpost. So that'll highlight those, the checkpoint, and then we only have one more fob remaining over there, and technically this mini fob. So this will probably last another 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Let's see how things go from there. Video Game Junkie, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the ops. I hope you're staying safe in these troubled times, and I hope you're getting a kick out of all of this, man. Appreciate it. So if that's the case, I don't need this QRF spawned here because they're just going to leave. I can delete the minefield as well, since they're not going to come back up here. I can go ahead and delete all that stuff. Alright. Since all the Corona stuff, I need a declaration for every, step. Wait, I need a declaration for, every step. I'm okay. Yeah, English. Love how, English is my first language, and I'm still shit at it. Roll Tide, roll! My father is a University of Alabama graduate, so I always like watching college football with him. Admittedly, not that into football, but I am into spending time with my father. So he does love the Crimson Tide. Father's been an essential employee, though, so he's been working his tail off for everything. He's, it's actually kind of fun being back in my parents' house, because, Outbreak forced me back in here, because campus housing got, thrown out the window. So yeah, his office is next to mine, though he's mostly out and about, so it's pretty fun. Goose LXU. Alabama's games with LSU are pretty entertaining, I will say that. Because I'm not really a fan of any particular sports team. I just kind of like watching the game, you know? Just kind of like it. Just me personally. Division saying your first language was German, but when you learned English as your second, English overtook it? Yeah, not surprised. Here, we'll teleport in and listen to these guys as they make their plan. They're just going to do a dismount and invade on an outpost, and then we'll RTB, so things will be good. LSU finally won.
Okay.
I think, yeah, last season.
Route marked.
Was it?
Yep.
Because Alabama got knocked out in, like, semifinals or something. I forget.
Leave the half track, take the trucks.
Yeah, half truck, piece of shit drive.
You have a very clear American accent. Noise. Wait, why'd you give a Neko a gun? Don't do that. If I ever had a Neko, I would make sure to never give it a gun. Because I would probably be shot. Well, Domain, you are entirely free to lurk.
Who'd you say you were going with?
Riding with you, Alpha.
Hey, Firm, come join the band of wonderful miscreants.
What's 1.5H, Donor? Donor.
Hi, Command, are you receiving?
Yeah, what up?
So Frisk got out, it flipped the vehicle, we were fine, now we're not, we're stuck. Would you like a ping?
Why did you drive it in the bar?
To load the HMG.
Why didn't you just carry the HMG out like a normal person?
Alpha's out rolling.
We're tier 3.
Get out of it, and I guess I'll drag it out. Amazing, guys. You managed to Austin Powers it.
Ground doesn't even want to know what happened. I'm sure it'll be a highlight.
Alpha's very curious as to what happened. Explain in great detail.
They drove a Vic into the barn where you all spawned in. Apparently one of them got out, armored the Vic, and managed to wedge it sideways in the barn and get it stuck.
Beautiful.
I didn't witness it, unfortunately, because I didn't realize they did that, so... Keck. That's all I have to say is Keck. 1 hour, 50 minutes? Have we been streaming for that long? It doesn't tell...
Sorry,
oh, there it is. Yes, it does.
That was next to it?
Did you ace load it, or did you do the weird custom system that, like, removes the gun from the bipod?
I don't know, I think Frisk did it.
I think you did the thing because it still has the bipod there, but the gun's disappeared. I don't know where the gun goes. Usually I just ace load them.
Ground, this is Bravo. Are we clear to move out?
Hey, Firm, Alpha's already rolling. Catch up with us.
Copy that.
Alright, I gotta see if these guys are gonna ask me to respawn that because they did this to it. So some groups are already leaving. They're putting their dismount right there. That's going to put them dangerously close to that checkpoint. Where I have another Flammenpanther, or half-track, flame half-track, waiting, and they might find my Hitler bunker. Actually, I'll come back. Mess, did you bend, no, you spliced octopus and goat DNA together. That's a no-no. I'm pretty sure that violates some rules somewhere. It's, it doesn't have a body, it just has 2 severed appendages and a goat head. I hope you're proud. A strike from Twitch is waiting. From what I understand, if I get in trouble with Twitch again, I get permabanned. Which is funny, because I haven't done anything to piss Twitch off. And the time where I got banned from a month wasn't my fault. And when I appealed it, they just told me to go screw myself. But they put it in a nice way. Basically, you were banned because of this, blah, blah, blah. And then when I appealed it, they're like, yeah, you were banned because of this. And they didn't even read my damn appeal, so... whatever. Twitch is... they're all broken systems. That's why I don't rely on this for a job anymore. I just do this as a nice little hobby. To help grow the unit. Will say, though, it is kind of sad because that was literally my hopes and dreams kind of getting ripped out that month in August, but what can you do? Shit happens. What do I rely on? Don't worry about it.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Video Game Junkie giving a sub to, well... Oh no, how do I say that? Well, Trom Salami. I think I got that right. Nonetheless, thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying the ups, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this and staying safe in these interesting times. Oh god, now you're putting tentacles on more stuff. YouTube has its own flaws, and I don't want to deal with that. You can't, like, I'll stream on YouTube if I ever get perma'd from Twitch, but if you are a Twitch partner, you can't stream anywhere else because of an NDA. I guess that would also mean I can't legally stream on Pornhub as Liru. But we could stream as something else. But yeah, I'm just kind of hoping to stay as one of those channels that's big enough to, you know, have a triple-digit stream, but small enough that I won't get noticed if any stupid shit happens. Like, for example, that month-long ban, which I have no control of what other players say on my stream. And it's kind of funny that they did that to me. But whatever. No, don't you love, though, like, you can go on to a, you can, report Pornhub videos for nudity? That used to be my favorite pastime.
Grand, this is W, read.
Go.
But we're gonna be a bit delayed because this track is slow as fuck, but we're approximately 1.5 minutes out.
Hey, firm.
I can see them. Alright, we're gonna go play a game that's called Barbecue. Okay? It's a really fun game. So I know they're down there to the left.
Grand, this is W, the southwest of one point.
Hey, firm. Be advised, there's a half-track sitting right on top of our position that we're trying to deal with.
Hey, firm. Bravo's gonna respond early.
But I'll give it to him.
We're gonna push and to the southwest to the attack to the north. Try to open it up.
Hey, firm.
Because they actually, you know, try. That's one of the hardest things to do as a Zeus is to make those types of interactions work. But if, you know, if they try to disengage, try to stop, you know, I like to give it to them. Because otherwise it just becomes mindless, you know, charge in, kill everything with brute force and leave. As a Zeus, if you want your player base to use tactics, you have to give them the room to utilize tactics. So yeah, I saw something. I drove up there. They all quickly went in the trees. My guy shakes his head and does the old Skyrim must have been my imagination and, you know, goes back. Is it possible to add mine dispensers to the half-track and use them as frag projectors? Tootie, analysis. Was that a thing in World War II?
Ground to Bravo, engaging outpost.
Copy that. Bravo's moving to position.
Oh shit! Quickly, burn him to death. Oh god, I roasted Chabokas.
Ground Bravo, be advised, we actually engaged a flame half-track.
Oh man, poor Chakobus who just got lit on fire. Alright, these guys are going to be aggro, and I'm going to send these two guys up to see what's going on. That radio guy's been alive for a while, so he'll eventually call stuff in. Who's dead? Two guys were burned to death in that unfortunate incident. So it's funny though, with this game, if you actually like stop, drop, and roll, you can actually survive that type of incident. Literally, they've been throwing a bunch of Molotov cocktails on here too. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead, teleport over here, see if they positively PID the special bunker.
Copy. Push up to the second bunker.
Ground 2, platoon medic.
Fucking Christ.
Whew, I capped him in the knee and made him fall over. A little bit of desync though, probably from all the fire.
Carbon's dead.
Beat ground, this is Bravo, we have 1 times KIA. Scratch that.
Affirm.
Okay, I need a medic on the back.
Beat that, scratch that.
Alright, so reinforcing is gonna be handled from the FOB. Ooh, that could have been bad.
Ground copies, platoon medic currently occupied at the moment.
Bring those units in.
Who's our medic? Stabilize yourself if you can, and I'm on the fucking bandages.
Wait for these guys to get up, we can listen to them.
Who the fuck is our medic? Fabi.
I'm very hurt. I need someone to come over here and patch me up. I'm hurt in multiple places.
I'm helping. I got your hit.
Oh no!
Contact west.
Ground is Bravo, contact west.
We're taking fire.
Send in GOAT Team 6.
Get to cover.
Ground, this is the MG team. We're ready to open up.
Coyote Hawk, thank you for the 12-month resub. Welcome to the Lance Corporal Club. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
It's left side of the road.
Evan, get to cover. Cover.
Ooh, and they get me in the bush.
Okay, MG team, you're clear to engage.
Now that base is engaging, so I'm gonna get this guy killed. And they get me.
So yeah, I've lost Ken.
You okay? Okay, medic, stay behind.
Next watching sat west.
Alright, next lane of reinforcements are gonna come in.
Ground Bravo, rally all you guys who are still able to move and fight.
Approaching northeast.
Will do.
Understood. On the way.
Yes.
Wilco. On the way.
Send those guys in as well.
A-Firm Platoon Meg should be with you and working on it.
He is pinning me the
Bravo,
frickety
rally
frack
you guys.
down.
We need to push west and support the MG team.
Copy that.
Now they're delivering some enfilading fire here.
Bravo, we're moving out into the half track.
Kill that guy off.
MG team, we're going to be coming to the outpost from the direct east and one-time flame half track.
Copy that.
Ah, can't spell. Still can't spell.
Half track, it's glitching halfway into the ground.
That's because the wheels are destroyed.
Touche.
They're driving up in a motorcycle. That's so cute. Oh, Chuck, you gotta be quick, man. And now he's getting shot by his friendly MG.
B1, friendly's inside MG.
He got shot by friendly forces. He's trying to friendly wiggle off. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's get a Puma.
Standing by.
It's funny how he was doing that and then immediately got schwacked. We'll drive that thing right up to the front.
Clear. This is Alpha. Copy. It's mostly clear. Clearing buildings now. A-Firm.
Ground copies, eyes on any intel yet?
Negative. We're dealing with remainder. And that.
Shh. All right, let's give him some intel. Let's see. What position is this? 026130. New German Fox.
Got him.
026130. Oh.
Fuck, I don't know where.
This one's on me because it's late.
I'm not gonna stand around and wait for him to shoot me.
No intel.
I got man down over here. He's bad. How bad?
House clear.
Hey, med. Is there any medic here?
Yeah.
King, fucking Obi. There is a medical bank here.
Hey, Carbon, tell them that there's intel in here. I just forgot to place it.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Y'all get the intel?
Guys, I found the intel. It's in there. It's just not placed.
Understood. We'll go.
Liru can't remember to place it.
Bitch, I told you to make it look kosher.
Ron, this is Bravo. Are we
Yeah,
allowed
got
to
it.
cruise
New
this
flag
lovely
discovered.
SDK
Copy that. 026130. 026130.
026130.
All right, now the angry Germans are coming.
We got stumble.
Got it. Bug out.
Yep. Grab the Vicks. Let's head back.
Bug out.
Grab the Vicks. Make sure they work.
Copy. Do a pulse. Understood.
Get it. Load them up into it. It's fucked.
All forces, RTB. Make sure we grab that flame half track on the way.
Bravo.
The half track. Not the half track, sorry, the KFC. The big thing with the big gun.
I think it's at RTB.
Roger.
Confirm RTB.
Hey, firm RTB. We're gonna try and grab the flame half track on the way out. Your arms coming south, push past.
On the way.
I think I missed and they just got sprayed down, because otherwise that would have exploded. I think it took out the wheels, though. Ay, ay, ay. Frisk is making a run for it. Ooh. There, Frisk fired a grenade last second, caused that Vic to stop. All right. So I'm going to do a quick vehicle check to see what they have remaining. Still got 4 trucks, those 3 black cars, a pack, the vehicle truck, MG42 scout car, that truck, the Vic. Oh, that would have been awkward if I rammed into that tree. Half track, and that Vic, and that one Vic. What they are bringing back is truck.
Understood.
Gonna run these guys up on foot.
On the way. On the way.
Well, we'll see what they bring up in a second. But they do have 1 truck falling back.
Copy that. Understood.
I'm gonna say DeVincer's dead, so they stop aggroing on and wasting their ammo. He fought a valiant death as he lived and died. And there's my thumbnail. So, the reason I'm aggroing the AI to come up here is A, we still hear engine noises from here, and B, they were last reported going up to here, and they'll just follow the engine noises. I don't do specific time frames because I don't have the proper research done. So the Pack 40 has turned its gun 180 degrees away to increase speed, and now it's going to wait here to let the infantry walk up, I guess. Break that squad up and run them up as well if they would not glitch out.
Copy that.
But this still does give the players ample time to get away.
Roger.
Have that pack wagon move up and flank these guys that are getting fired at from that Vic over there. Yeah, it looks like they're ditching that truck. Done, done. Done, done. Dun 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 dun.
Solid copy.
Outmaneuver him. I shall do it myself. Drive.
Artillery, I can pull back. You're a lot faster than we are.
They disabled my gun, but then they charged forward. I went right into my gun's line up here. I think that guy's dead. Maneuvering around at the speed of sound. Well, now my infantry showed up and got him. Looks like that took out one of my wheels, though. So, valiant effort by Jason there, trying to one-up me, but I won it back. And we have Frisk moving back as well. Overall, not too bad.
All forces checking.
He got up! My mobility's down and my gun's down.
So I can do perfectly go. Alpha will be back at base shortly.
Plane half-track are back to base as well, almost.
Come on, game. Oh, they got the wheel repaired.
Radio check, radio check.
Did they? I don't know.
This is Gray, and the last one left at the checkpoint. The Panther is knocked out. I managed to barely survive multiple German attacks. Panthers are following me. I stole the Panther myself.
We'll speed on after him.
I have 2 tires left. I'm doing my best here. Do you want Alpha to go and try and save some ground? I'm in a very broken Panther, and another Panther's current pursuit. I'm heading to the woods right now, only 2 tires. The main road from where we attacked from, where we were avoiding the Path 40, I've broken up into the woods and heading back to where Bravo station, where the attack were.
Firm, make your way back to base.
Hey, Firm.
Can leave them.
I'm trying to do that right now. Ground, do you want Bravo to go say hi with 18 grenades to try and get them the space to escape?
Negative, hold the base.
He's somewhere to my left.
I knew you, but we'll respect your wishes.
See, there's multiple different engine sounds. Damn, he's fast! My only chance is to quickly load this wheel and try to catch up with him.
Yeah, I'm currently 2 clicks out.
Really? My max speed hasn't changed. Nope, I'm literally on... Still limping.
Graham, would it be possible to get the special motorcycle unit and some tires? That'd be great.
Alright, I'm not going to be able to catch him. Because him down... Yeah, I'm going to call it. Yeah, so he's not that far, but... Him able to do that on that many wheels... Like, he's down on both sides, and my max speed with all my wheels is still, like... Alright, let's do inventory. Those two, those Vics. What's in here? Nothing in that truck. Those MGs. That truck. And the stub tank. All forces, this is high. I've done inventory of what you have, including what you're bringing back to base, because Germans are breaking off their attack. Excuse me, their pursuits. Gonna index. Standby.
Affirm, will that include the other vehicle that's one thing back to base?
Yep, that includes the Pummel.
Affirm.
I'm only responsible for the loss.
That was fun. I was dead a lot, but that was fun.
World War II logic. I'm down a single wheel in a Puma, and I'm tracking down a Pommel, which is basically the same exact vehicle I'm at, just has a different gun. I repair my wheel. I start driving again, and I don't go any faster. Meanwhile, what's his face?
Jason.
Jason. I don't see him in here. He
Nah,
it's all good.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah. He has a chicken fight with me. Wakes back up, gets in the Pummel. He is down 5 wheels, and he's going a good 5 miles an hour faster than me on frickin' forest, while I'm going at like 15 miles an hour on a road. But he's still faster, even though like half his wheels, more than half of his wheels, are completely busted. So screw me, I guess. But whatever, shit happens.
I was very close to bleeding out. Also, I didn't realize how badly hurt I was.
Heck, that's fine. You get it. You won. GG.
Were you proud of me?
No.
Shenanigans.
He was literally sitting on the turret as I was unloading AP rounds into his Vic, and he's still able to drive it back. Welcome to IFA World War II. But yeah, so next week there will be a custom objective, which will have an airdrop of British supplies. I'm sure that'll make Skelly happy. And you can use that, and it might have backpacks, since people seem to really want those, and I've been really unlucky in finding those. Fun fact, one of the outposts, that outpost you hit did have a box of backpacks, but I don't think any of you found it because there was, the little shed it was in collapsed, and there was also a machine gun in it. But I think everyone missed it.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
That's okay. You'll get backpacks by next week, which is good. Hey, Division, thanks for the 333. Trying to think. That force split over open fields was messy because you did a force split over open fields, but still got it done. I messed around by remote controlling a guy on a rooftop and shooting at you guys until one of you finally found me, and then threw a grenade up at me, which I couldn't avoid, so I blew up. And then I had a mini crash where I had to log out and log back in because one of you went up there to check if it was down. There was still a guy up there, and he shot you. And I was gonna steal all your shit and pretend to be you, but my Zeus interface decided to not work. So that's fine.
Haha.
And then by the time I came back, that dude was dead. So it's okay. And pulling out did really well. And your next attack on the AO was really great. And just as a reminder, guys, if you die, just chill at base, unless I get a relay back to base, because chances are they're probably going to be RTBing anyway. So you just got to be patient, and if you want to die less, use better tactics. That's okay. Ground, go ahead.
I mean, objectives got accomplished. It could have been a lot better. Force split, yes, very horrible idea, although I think and correct me if I'm wrong, Liru, I think the thing that saved it from turning into us all getting murdered was the fact that Alpha pushed in ahead of everything else with far heavier fire support than Bravo did, so didn't entirely get killed off, but
let's talk realistically. If you're given an AO like that, what you need to do is find a way to really close the gap. And I really loved that you guys went out there and did recon and set up Overwatch points. That was golden. The issue was when some of you got up to that compound, you would either go, you lost your tank because you pushed it up within AT range, and it got destroyed by a guy with a Panzerfaust or whatever, because he was literally like within 20 meters of the compound. They just AT'd him. So that tank should have been much further away. The Puma was in a really good placement, but they didn't notice that a Tiger was literally just driving up to them, and then when it got within 50 meters, it was on careless hold fire because I was trying to give you an easy kill. No one noticed it, and I checked, it was like right in front of you, but I think they were scoped in shooting at stuff in the compound, so they were tunnel vision. So that blew them up because it got within like perfect firing range at 80 meters, give or take. So, and then there's a squad of you that did something silly with their driving. I think flipped their half track within 20 meters of the compound, and you had to dismount, and you had no cover, and a lot of you got killed. So the proper way to do an open field, guys, is to just drive up to the compound itself. What you didn't know is that there was a minefield there, but your vehicle would have been able to survive the anti-infantry mines because you were using half tracks and stuff. So what another vehicle did, and they were the guys that deployed from the west, is they did just that, and they still ran through the minefield, but didn't take heavy casualties because they still were spaced out and also lucky in a few instances. But when you have to go through open fields, you have to find a way to close the distance very, very quickly. So using your vehicles is good, but if you're trying to use some vehicles like tanks and stuff as Overwatch assets, don't drive them right up to the compound because they're just going to get AT'd. You got to be quick. But I do love, I love the plan. I love the initial execution, but there were some things that were done pretty improperly there that it cost you a bit. But I would say next time if you do something like that, just keep the squads together. You can keep your assets in different areas though, because again, those different fields of fire really did save you. But if one squad gets flipped, for example, half track got flipped. What should have happened was if the second squad was there, they could have driven up, dismounted, and then pulled that Vic back, picked up everyone that was hiding behind the half track that was flipped because that's their only cover, and then you can drive them up again. See what I mean? That's just my 2 cents.
So version 1 of the plan probably would have been the best one with everyone pushing the same area.
Yep.
Okay.
But that's all hindsight. It still worked. You had casualties, but that's to be expected. And if you still manage to pull off the AO, then it's fine. But there's always ways that we can improve, and I hope you improve. So continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to railroad things.
Nah, it's good. I mean, hey, we improved with the second one. That went a whole heck of a lot better, including the slight screw up of misiding the checkpoint outside of the compound as the actual compound, but hey, we came out of it with a flame half track, so yay, go ahead, Alpha. Ken, that's your cue.
There we go. Yeah. At least from my perspective, I tried to communicate what the general plan was to the people under me, and died pretty quickly in both instances. One because I ran into a gunfight with a knife, the other because I threw a Molotov onto a flame half track, and then the flame half track gave me its very strong opinions that I couldn't really refute. Aside from that, I'd have to throw anything more to Back in Black, who I ended up naming as my second pretty quick after going down the first round. So Back.
Alpha did Alpha things, and we left.
Goat Team 6 now.
Fair enough. I guess Bravo.
So we basically drove up to the first rally point.
Division, thanks for
when
giving
we had
Tessel
targeted
a
the
sub.
map, we waited,
Hope you both keep enjoying the
for
ups, and I hope you both
Brown to
are,
do
you guys
the
both are
pre-con.
staying safe.
Then we pushed up, saw the tank destroyed, so I ordered them to break left so we wouldn't get rocketed as well. And then we flipped and got stopped because our wheels got fucked. So we dismounted, deployed smoke. I think half of us got wiped, but then we pushed up, pretty much pushed past that and naded that huge concrete building. Pushed past, afterwards I got knocked down, and by my understanding we made contact with British air or with British command and shit like that. Then I got back up and we RTB'd. On the second objective, we held more of a support role. We basically held back support to you guys pushed in. After you guys pushed in, then to the other compound, cleared it. Had a nice fight with a puma, which didn't die after taking in 6 shells, but armor is armor, and that's it.
Bravo.
That was Bravo.
Oh. Open floor, anyone?
Frisk should have mated with the back end of the exhaust pipe of that Kuba wagon. We were fine. Then we weren't.
Okay, never mind then. Thank you guys for watching. Go operate operationally. I might be back in an hour for potluck or messing around with Bloodwing. I don't know. We'll see. But otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and we'll be back Wednesday because tomorrow I have to do exams. So, cheers.